Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another day in Yakuza City where this building doesn't have any water, so let's fix that quickly. Still have demand, which is good. Demand for things is beneficial for the city, but I think we should try to level up some of these buildings here. It's going to be a challenge, considering are they sort of, are they on the motorway? They sort of are. We could put buses on, but some of the bus routes, I've realised that if the buses have to go on the opposite side of the motorway, like every time, then they just spend all their waking hours on this roundabout, which causes a huge amount of congestion. Up here says it doesn't have any garbage disposal, so let's... And the population's going down. It's interesting. Don't know why. There's demand for residential, but the population's going down. Doesn't make much sense to me. Slope too steep. What about... Oh, no. Oh, I can put it beside that. There we go. It's in industrial anyway, it doesn't know that. Now let's see, what is this covered by? This is not covered by healthcare. Apparently. Which is kind of important. Slightly important. Put one there. Didn't cover all this area. In fact, no. Let's just delete it. Yeah. And put in a proper hospital, because hospitals cover all of the area. Is it covered by this? It is not. So let's put one of these here. What about fire? Oh my god. I'm amazed the place hasn't burned to the ground yet. Is that a dodgy place to put it? I don't think so. I think that's a two-way road, so it should be fine. Police. Police is covered. Education. Ah, these little tykes, they need their education. Put it in there. And then high school? Nope. Put it... this. Can't really put it beside it because it won't fit. Put it over here. There though. That levels everything up, and now lots of things are moving in there. See, I want to do a bus route, but I want to do it carefully. A building has burned down. What a shame. Let's go... Let's put a bus depot in here, so that they don't have to travel far to get to where they are. Bus depot like here. And a bus route. Right, so this is the motorway, and it goes this way. So if it comes on from here, can have it go there, and then there, and then there, and then there. I'm going to send it down and back up, because otherwise it's just going to spend all its time going round roundabouts. Boom. That one's sort of on the roundabout. That one would have to go all the way around there, which is fine, because then it can head back up. Don't want it to go round the roundabout, I want it to go up here. Here? It goes there, does it? Yeah, it goes smoothly around the roundabout. Surely that isn't the whole route though. And then up here, along here, very carefully up here, seems to be the whole route, which is weird. Don't know what happened to my original route, but it seems to have vanished. And then to here. Interesting. But let's see, does that work? Should work. Without much traffic problems. Where's the traffic here is an issue. And it does seem to be mostly buses. With the other roundabouts, are they choked with buses as well? There's some buses. I think I'm going to cut the budget for public transport because I don't think it's really helping it at all. Put it to 100%. Let's put everything to 100%. Which means I'm cutting everything by 33%. There we go. Should make the place run more economically viably. Strange the routes the buses are taking. These areas can't really have buses all that well because of the way that the roads are laid out, which is unfortunate. Can they have trains though? Can I fit in cargo train, normal train? I could get a train station there. We'll demolish all the buildings, but I could get a train station there. Over here, but see, that one cuts it over. Kind of against deleting these buildings. It doesn't fit there because of the poo filter things. Train tracks are along there, so let's there. Upsets the people right next to it, does not upset. Is it actually linked though? I don't think it is, which is a bit of a nuisance. It's just right on top of it. Move. Like. No, can't move it that direction. There we go. It upsets them and makes them happy at the same time. Clever. Clever game. Now I'm making 176,000 a week. A lot faster. No, there's no way out of there. See about zoning that area office then. It's commercial, that's office. And then let's create a route. This little train route. Ah, there's a train station right there. Good. Clever me. I'm so smart. Try to get it in a kind of smooth pattern so that the trains don't all end up killing each other. This train station is madness. That's not a... There's somewhere up there without water, which is a thing. I actually have some number of train stations. I'm surprised by this. Back up to where it starts then, I guess. There we go. Right, over here, no water. Oh, none of that has water at all. That's really upsetting. No, won't go that way. Go that way. Then I'll go that way. Right, over here doesn't have water. Somewhere over here didn't have water. Where was it? I can't see it. How many people visit this? One visitor to the stadium. How does one get more tourism? Because I want more tourists to come to Yakuza City. I don't know how to try to get them to do that. I'll have to up the budget for aeroplanes. Hopefully that does some good. Well, there's no like option to build hotels or anything, so I really don't know. I'm going to see if there's any areas that are not entirely zoned. This isn't zoned at all. That's a thing. It doesn't have a district, so it won't have the high-tech housing or anything. Which is a thing that is unacceptable. I'll make it a more expensive district, but it'll make it more attractive to people. Right, let's see about that. There. Walnut Park. It's a good enough name. Up here is everything zoned. Everything seems to be zoned. What about... Oh. This isn't zoned. We're part of Thornton Hills. Is this little bit here zoned? It is. Excellent. This is not zoned. We'll zone it so that it gets full effect of policies. It is now part of the Oriental District. It's Chinatown, essentially. But this needs to be zoned. Wood Hills. The hills are made of wood. There you go. Now you know. Mill Hills. Wonder if they have like sports teams that battle each other. Well, they can't because there's only one stadium. Unless they play in parks and stuff. Just don't use stadiums. Right. Thought that could use some zoning. And let's just watch the city grow. We've got 3 million already. And the population is going up, which is good. Some number of abandoned buildings in here, how's that? Is there police? There are police. Is there fire? That area is not covered by fire brigade. Let's find some abandoned buildings I can demolish and place this. There we go. Proper fire station. Medical. Covered by medical. That's covered by crematorium. Covered by medical as well. There's 2 of them outside each other. It's covered by an incinerator. It's got water. Has it got education? It does not. This road not reaching... Is that an elementary school? Yes, that's why that road doesn't reach. It's a bit naff because it means... Okay, let's move it. Let's move it to there. And this, what are you? Police station. So you over to here. And build this road down. Road. And that's zoned commercial. Oh my god, that's really annoying. Is it all covered by police now? Is this covered by police? Still it is. And that's covered by police and everything. Excellent. Education. It's covered by education. Covered by high school. Not really. But public transport, how does it do? Oh, it's got tons of buses through it. Let's add some more though. Boom. 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 Doesn't places stop when I'm telling it to. Come on, add a stop. I think it's just struggling with the enormous number of bus stops that I have. Come on, make the people happy. You should be happy you have bus stops. They're good for you. And where did I start this? I started it somewhere in here. I know I did. I remember doing it. It was 2 seconds ago. Where did it go? How did it end up down here? Seems a bit strange. A building is on fire. Is it covered by the fire brigade? It is. It's like right next door. What about you? How many people visit you? 11. 11 people visit you. Is it because of the number of public transport that's beside them? Because 0. But no bus stops. seems a bit off. Bit inconsistent. Make sure everyone has bus stops. Where's the... Put one outside the subway station, because that seems to be the best place to put a bus stop. And outside the train station. And then where was the mosque thing? It's not called a mosque, it's a cathedral or something. Okay, it's moved again. Where did it go? Can't find the end of the line because the end of the line is not where I started the line, which is unfortunate. I just need to follow the line round. It doesn't go all the way down there. Where does it go? Seems to be here it starts for some reason. Don't know why, but it does. What about you? How many people visit you? 5. One of them was a tourist. Maybe nobody visits it because they're highly educated and they realise that religion is not best. Now these are high-tech, low-density homes. They're fancy. A lot of people live there, but they're fancy. Let's demolish some of these abandoned buildings. They're ugly. Careful though, because it's so easy to get the wrong building, especially when they're that tiny. I'm concerned that there are so many abandoned commercial buildings. As opposed to other things. Why did these roads not reach the end of the road? Seems a bit inconsistent. There we go, and zone it commercial, I guess. Demolish the abandoned buildings. That's not an abandoned building. See, I told you it was really easy. How many parks have they got? Some of the area is not covered by park. Which is weird because the Statue of Liberty should really count. It's kind of along the same lines as a park. They'd have to be on opposite sides of the roads from each other, wouldn't they? Does that get it all? What's going on up here with the dead? I wonder if there's a crematorium at all. Right, so health. Dead people. There is in fact a crematorium up there. Stick one down there as well. It's got plenty of park. See, parks don't cover nearly enough area if you don't have just tons of money going up to parks. Let's do that. Up the budget for parks because they seem to be. How well are planes doing now? Let's see. 10 people per week. That's not hugely helpful. Let's average health now that I've cut the healthcare budget. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Average health is fine, so should be fine. Other area is not covered though because of the cutting budget. That's an issue. That's a one-way road. So really this is the best place to put it. They place things strategically. Make sure they cover most area. See, there's not one covering here now. The cutting budget is a bit naff. It really is. Make sure we get enough for a posh mall. I want 5 million. 5 million should be enough for a posh mall, I think. I really don't know, but I think that this Lake Residence. What's the demand for? Still kind of even and everything? Are my natural resources doing well? Up here's a bit shaky. Where else is still using? Oh, it's got tons of forestry. It's not oil anymore. Down here, low land value. Why has it got low land value? Not that low. Was it missing? Education. It does have no elementary school. Let's do that. Mind you, the cut in the budget for that was damaging. What about police? I really need these ought to be quite high. Otherwise they're just not covered. Is actually for best. That's completely useless. So growth is going to be slow. Otherwise it doesn't really grow at all. Like in here suddenly like everything comes down. Go away. Why has everything gone down on that? Put a fire station in just to make sure. It says it's covered, but not enough buyers for products still. Some of it's already office space though, so yeah. Where else is farming? Is this farming? I think this is farming, isn't it? Or that's forestry. This is farming. A lot of area I could farm in, but I don't. What's it zoned as though? That's all office space, so. There should be plenty of buyers for products. There aren't a lot of farmers left. Is this all farming too? No, this is mining. Is it mining? Fine fashions? No, that's normal industry. Oh my god, I'm losing all of the money. Why'd that suddenly happen? Fire services are really expensive. Health. Very expensive. See, education. Suddenly became a huge thing. Hopefully it evens itself out. I don't know why that happened. Make sure we get to some of these abandoned buildings. We need a dead removal company. Where are they? They're here. I find someone who can put them though. Up there. This little area at the top of the hill. Abandoned buildings cost me money. Might do. run such an expensive city if it's annoying that I can't save up enough for anything really, for the posh model. So I need to buy. I'm obsessed with it. It must be done. Oh, that I didn't want to delete. Give me a second. Road. Normal road? No. Didn't actually make any difference. It made more zonable. Yeah, the roundabout is just deadlock. Why, this doesn't join onto the roundabout. Yeah. More buses. Well, they went up and they turned around and came back. They decided against that. That's commercial, but it's fine. Low density commercial as well. But it's fine. Now I'm losing 8 grand and people are leaving. Why is this happening? What was the metro and the number of metro trains available, number of buses available? It may all even itself out. Put these up to 10%. But not the residential ones because we want people to move in. Getting growth of people moving in is very important. What level are these? They're all top level, which is good. Offices aren't, but I don't know. I don't understand how they work. Demolishing abandoned buildings, good for the city apparently. Squeeze in a cargo train station on this road. One there. I could squeeze one in here. Let's see, trends, cargo trains. There. I'd need to move the pylons, but yeah, I could put one there. And give them straight run on the motorway. That'd be a good idea. Maybe a terrible idea, but it would be a good idea. Why would you go in such a stupid route? How is space already occupied? What is space occupied by? Bizarre. Don't know if it'll work. Probably won't. Trains are all sitting in deadlock. That's because of up here, I believe. Still. Once I get to 4 million, I'll drop everyone's taxis, I think. I don't think that'll be enough. No, it's not up here that's causing the deadlock. What is causing the deadlock then? Where is it? Is it here? No. So nothing can get through here because of the absolute deadlock. Trains around. Why are they? Just follow it. Just follow it. They're stopped here as well. Why are they stopped? This is all fine. It's just up here. Is it this station? Is this what's causing the issue? because it seems to be the central point of it all. So let's... No, I don't want to modify a line, although that's good. I want to modify this and I want to disable it, because it doesn't seem to work. Demolish it as well. Now can you move? No, they're not moving. Those ones are moving. Yes, they've started to move. That's good. So let's traffic through. That really was a strangle point. Trains are just useless. Where are other train stations that don't have loops on them? This one's fine because it doesn't cross any roads. Dung, I don't know what that was. See, there was one up here that doesn't have a circular way out. This, again, it doesn't cross any roads, so it's fairly harmless. It is a bit of an issue that all the lorries are going down that way and clogging up that road. And the trains are all going over roads, so it's a lot of junctions. Bit irritating. Right, oh, I'm losing people now. I think people are dying, I think that's the issue. That has a loop, so that's alright. What about the cargo station? Oh my god. Lynch Square is not doing well. I don't know why. It's always had its ups and downs, that though. Wow. What type of industry is this? Oh, it varies. Donia Park seems to be general industry. All seems to be general industry, which is weird. Very odd. What about up? I placed a cargo train station a minute ago. I can't remember where I put it. I put it somewhere along here. Somewhere along here. It was here. Doesn't seem to be operating, so that's fine. Oh no, it is, because there's lorries going into it. Again, there's kind of deadlock on the train tracks. I don't think there needs to be as many junctions, so I think I can do that. Do that. Oh, no, I want train tracks. Oh, no, I want train tracks. Go from there to there. And see how that train sorts itself. No, it's just derailed. There's no demand for anything now, which is concerning. Don't think I can afford to up the budget for anything either. It's a bit of a nuisance. I have no idea what's going on. I really don't. I don't know why the trains are being so problematic. I could cut out, I could demolish that. Just move them go through these stations. That way there's no junctions. see up here, there's no junction there. Oh, it has to loop around itself because it's the end of the line. And it moves down here, and then delete this bit. It's pointless. This bit I suppose I don't need. That bit I need because it... No, I don't, because it goes through there. You can go through all the stations that way. Then up here, oh, that comes in from nowhere. So it goes along this way. Along here, down... this is a bit mad. This is quite mad. That's the bypass to get up there, which I really do need. Look that better. Force it to go around that whole area. This is deadlock though. Why do I need this? Or this? This is more useless than that. That fixed it. It really did stop the confusion. All this down. Junctions and trains just don't work. Okay, this. Let's see, how can I make this simpler? Delete that, we can go through that station. It only works if they're coming in from that direction. And then it ducks down under there, goes through here. It has that, which I suppose works. Goes all the way up. This is madness. It seems to run though, so. I can't really comment. Can't really condemn it. This is pointless though. Pushing through those stations. But up here. It's a bit annoying. But I think I can make it work. I don't want it to go... I don't want it to cut through the motorway, because the motorway needs to be solid all the way. Pylons are not connected to anything, let's connect them to... What? Connect them over there, and then connect these ones over there as well. Right, and demolished. Awful in blue. See, now it doesn't have a loop though. So it kind of needs to go in along. It come back down now. Connect on down here. So it has to go all the way around that loop. Right, oh, lag. See, look at the number of bloody buses just sitting on that road trying to get through that junction. It's madness. There's no demand for anything. Whoa! We nearly had a collapse. But I think with the sorting of the railroad... Is it sorted? Probably up for debate at the moment. It seems to be running smoothly. I am going to end this episode here. So leave a like rating if you enjoyed, subscribe to follow the series, uploaded every day, 8 PM UK time, and I will see you then in the future.